Namaste from a Healthy Mum. Today I want to show you how I make my chicken bone broth. It is so incredibly simple and so delicious. I tell all of my health coaching clients in my first session with them to start including this in their diet. Not only is it delicious and it'll make sure that the food that you're cooking just tastes that much better, but it's phenomenal for your health. If you're looking to boost your immune system or work on any gut issues, this is the liquid that you need. It's also fantastic for your joints and for your skin as well, of just keeping that really nice and clear and shining beautifully. So to make it could not be easier. In a slow cooker, I put my chicken carcasses. Now you can use any part of the chicken that's easy for you to get from a really good butcher. I make it with feet, sometimes I make it with necks, and if I've cooked a whole chicken, then I'll use the cooked bones, I'll save them up, and I'll put them into the slow cooker and make just a little bit of broth with them as well. You know, don't waste anything. So in they go. And then to that I add some filtered water. You want to make sure that the bones that you're buying are the best quality that you can get your hands on. A lot of the animals' antibiotics and any other medicines that they're given are stored in their muscle tissue. So in this slow process of slow cooking the bones, all of that is released into the stock mixture, and that's into your body. So you may be choosing not to have antibiotics or any medicines in your diet, but if you're eating meats that have had that, then it's straight on in. So yeah, I cover that chicken with water, and then in order to get all of the goodness out of the bones, all the gelatin, you need to add an acid just to start that reaction. So I add a little bit of apple cider vinegar, about a tablespoon to every litre of water, but as you can see, I'm a bit ad hoc with it, and I just put a good splash in there. And then I put the lid on. I put that on for 12 hours. I like to do it at night, so it's one of the last things I do before I go to bed. And then when I wake up in the morning, the stock is completely ready to go, and I can have a nice warm cup of it. If you like, you can cook it on the cooktop as well. Just keep it at a really, really low heat. You want it to be just below boiling point, because that will make sure that the chicken carcasses will release all of the goodness into the water. And then once that's done, I basically drain the chicken mixture in a big bowl. So I will get a really thin colander and I'll put the mixture in, and then what's kept on top is the actual bones. You can see how much they've disintegrated down, and look, you can literally just squish the bones. That is absolutely perfect. That means that you've got all of that good gelatin out of the bones and into this liquid, and you know that's just going to make you feel a whole heap better, because you're going to be getting really, really good stuff. So drain that away. And then I just store it in a glass container in the fridge. So if it gets a really nice layer of gelatin on top, then that can act as a preserving layer, and you can actually store that in the fridge for about a week or two. But if you don't tend to get that gelatin layer, then you only want to leave it a few days. To increase the shelf life of it, I freeze it into my little cube trays that I put the baby food in, and then I put them in the freezer. That helps me just to add, if I'm needing to add water into any of my dishes, I'll just use a stock cube instead. Or I also freeze it into litre size bags, and then I can pull that out if I'm going to cook rice, and use this to cook the rice in instead of water. It tastes so, so good. I really, really recommend you starting to include this in your diet. You may even get to a place where you're wanting to drink it for yourself. I have it most mornings. After my shot of apple cider vinegar, I'll have a cup of this. A few of my clients are working on trying to get rid of their coffee addiction, And they're actually having this in the morning to start seeing them through, and they're realizing that it is giving them a really big boost of energy, and they're starting to see the results of healing any gut issues that they have, and their skin's shining. So give it a go. And if you're having any issues with the babies eating food, this will make everything taste amazing. If you'd like any of my other recipes, be sure to subscribe on my website, ahealthymum.com. See you!